Why do we think we're seeing more of these low testosterone symptoms, and what are those symptoms?
Pollutions, plastics, and pesticides, I think, are the environmental factors. That I was born in 92 and I was basically wrapped in plastic from a young age, fed the food pyramid that we're brought up on in Australia. And I grew up in a very privileged household. I had fantastic parents, great socioeconomic environment. But because of how our parents were conditioned from the 80s and the 90s, the way that we were brought up was to be afraid of the sun. I think our parents, particularly the baby boomers, often raised us to be happy rather than competent, which, they were doing their best. But I do think that there is that environmental aspect, which is unavoidable. And I've traveled all over the world, and that's one of the privileges I've had in my career is primarily based in Australia. I've been living in Lithuania for 5 years. I get to speak at events all across the US, and I travel around Europe to see bands and see my friends. And I don't think we can put it all down to the environment, though, because people in Eastern Europe are doing a lot better than people in the US, for example. And we know that the food in the US is garbage, but there's also fantastic nutritional options available in the US. So I think that there is a degree of self-responsibility that people have to take. And